Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Lady T here, and I want to send you guys an abundance of love, light, and positivity. I hope all has been well. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Look at that description box below. Information about me is down there, how to book with me, my IG. Go follow me over there, as well as making sure that you check your moon and rising so you can get a complete picture. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? Okay, so let's get into your energy, honey. So Aquarius, in the pre-shuffle and meditation, let me tell you what came out. So we had the Seven of Pentacles, and oh my gosh, my mind just went completely blank. That's horrible. It literally just came out. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I remember that one, but I also remember the Seven of Swords. So you guys have been working on something. Maybe to come to me, it'll click. I don't know. Maybe that part wasn't for you. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're just going to flow how spirit flows. But you've been working really hard on something. You've been very focused. You are unfortunately not seeing the fruits of your labor right now. And it's causing a little bit of confusion. Boom, it was the Page of Wands. So that's Leo, Sag, Aries energy. So you've been working really hard on something. You haven't yet seen the fruits of your labor, and you are like kind of getting a little impatient. But Spirit is telling you to be a little bit patient with it. There's some form of communication that needs to take place to help you along the way. And then boom, as I was putting the cards up, that's when the Seven of Swords came out. And so that's some type of deceit or some type of like, I don't want to say like sneaky, but like, I feel like when you communicate, you're not being, I don't feel like you're lying, but you're not being completely honest. And I feel like you don't want to hurt someone's feelings or vice versa. Someone doesn't want to hurt your feelings when they're communicating with you. But Spirit is telling you that you just need to put it all out. You just need to speak your truth. Keep it light. Keep it compassionate, and say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? Instead of kind of putting sugary. You can't, you put sugar on shit, it's still shit, right? So that's the energy that I got in the pre-shuffle and meditation. Let's go into your element oracle, then we'll move into tarot, and then we will get you 3 oracles at the end. For a lot of you, you're getting a lot of headaches and migraines. This situation is really causing you just like an overload of thinking, and your mind is just like, oh my God, help. So Spirit is saying, once you speak up and you actually just mean what you say and say what you mean, now that's some people are holding back too. They really want to communicate, but they don't know how, and they're just kind of holding back, and it's causing that stress because you're holding it in. So it's causing it's a headache that goes straight across the forehead. That's for somebody. But your element oracles, we have Spirit up first and Divine Feminine. Some of you could be getting a headache and you are the Divine Feminine, or a Divine Feminine could be giving you a headache. This is also Spirit telling you maybe you need to tap into your Divine Feminine, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, just so you can get that compassion when you go to communicate with whoever you need to communicate with, right? And then we have air energy. That's your element. That's the communication. That's your mental thought, right? That's what air energy controls. And this energetic cords. You guys are energetically connected to a Divine Feminine or a Divine Masculine, and this situation is causing a little bit of a headache. It's causing your throat chakra to close up. It's causing you not to speak your truth. And it's like all the work that you've done, you haven't seen the rewards of it. And you're kind of just like, what do I do next? You're kind of stuck. I feel like a really big Two of Swords energy again with you guys. Not being able to make a decision, not understanding what's going on, trying to see what's what, pretending like it's not a problem, and then going from there. Up first, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. I read all my cards upright. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The 2 of Wands. One more, Spirit. And then I'll start talking, okay? And the 10 of Swords. Overall energy, the King of Pentacles. Okay. So the King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know why that's coming into mind, because I don't have any Scorpio cards here. But this is an energy I'm really picking up on that. I don't know if it's because we're entering Scorpio season, so that's when things could probably change. But you're energetically connected to someone who at one time it was your Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, beautiful life, beautiful family, having divine guidance, a divine partnership. But it's something's going on where the breakdown of teamwork has not been, it hasn't been going very well. You guys have not been energetically working together as well as you have before in the past. So let's back up to the overall energy. King of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been holding it down. It's like everything that you do, everything that you touch, it turns to gold. You're very abundant right now. Your finances are good. And it's like you're holding it down. But while you're holding it down, you're a little bit tired. And you're not tired in the sense of like you want to give up tired. It's just like you've always been the provider. You've always been, or I don't feel like, yeah, you've always been the provider. For some of you, you've always made sure you make shit happen in this situation. And it's kind of wearing on you a little bit. Because for you to go from a 10 of Pentacles to a 3, it's a very energetically imbalanced situation. You're really looking for this team player. You're really looking for this collaboration. And you're in search of it. Some of you are walking away from this connection. And I think that's why I felt the Scorpio energy, because it might be happening during Scorpio season. But for the others of you, it's like you're in this deep search for something. You're in this deep search for who you really are. What do you truly want? What is it that you truly want to do? How do you really want to live? How do you see your life? You're in this deep soul searching time period where you're trying to figure it out. Now, when it comes to the family life, with the Knight of Swords being here, there could be some communications in regards to the future, in regards to how you see your future and how you see the progress. Excuse me. It's tea season, y'all. I gotta drink my tea. You guys drink your tea, right? But you could really be focused on how you see your future. And when you're looking at the future, you're still looking at the past, at how things once were. And it's kind of gotten you in this mindset. I feel like you're in a time warp, or you're at a standstill. And it's like you know the progress that you want to make. You know the plan that you want to execute. But it's kind of throwing you off a little bit. Be mindful of your words. I feel like some of your words when it comes to this situation, some of you are really watching your words, and for the others of you, it's like Spirit is telling you to watch your words. Now, especially when it comes to your family and your home life. For others of you, make sure you're not overindulging too much. Make sure you're not just kind of drinking or like smoking or doing low vibratory things in excess to kind of get over this energy. You have 3 tens here. So you got 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords, okay? But clarifying that Knight of Swords with that event that comes in, that kind of, you know, those words in regards to your family. I just want you to be real mindful of what you say and be compassionate when it comes to how you see your future. Because somebody's going to end up very hurt here. So I want you to tread very lightly, but you need to speak your truth. There's communication that needs to happen, and it needs to happen in a way where if it was being told to you, you would want it given to you in a certain way, in a certain tone, okay? All right, let's get you guys, because there's some endings. You got a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings happening, but it's going to be very hard right now. It's going to be a situation where this isn't very easy. And I know, Aquarius, you guys have been in this energy for a while, and it's still lingering around. But it's like once the transition happens, you will be okay. I think both parties will be very hurt, but energetically, you will slowly build yourself back up to how you want it to be. Okay, so your manifestation oracle says, in the end you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. You got to know that you gave it 110%. That's the only way that you're going to be able to kind of get out of this lingering energy. You have to know that you really tried 110% to make this work, to make it do what it do. And you got to let the other party know that you care. You got to communicate, and you got to communicate on a very compassionate soul level, and not so surfacey, okay? And then your romance oracle is you deserve love. You are lovable. There's a certain type of love that you're looking for, and I feel like a lot of you, your current partner doesn't understand that from you. And you know what type of love it is, but to communicate that to someone who you've been with for a while is kind of hard to do. But you know the type of love that you deserve because you're very lovable. You know what everybody's love language is different, and even if you're with someone, you need to let them know what your love language is. You need to let them know what makes you go. Y'all are sapiosexuals. You know what I mean? You got to get that mind stimulated before, it gets to another level. You know what I mean? Like, that whole mental connection, it needs to happen, okay? Your angel oracle is Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? That's what you're in deep search of, your purpose. What are you here for? What makes you happy? What gets those gears and that flame and that passion going? And once you figure that out, figure out what brings you closer to it and what takes you away, and that will help you with this decision, because it's still a decision that needs to be made here. And once you make the decision, stick through it, put your work in, and watch how beautifully it blooms, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to end it there. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. And I'm sending you an abundance of love, light, and positivity. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.